Welcome back to Car Innovators. Land Rover is a bit stuck in its own 4x4 bubble, but there are some new things worth talking about lately. Instead, they're adding an Octa V8 engine to the Defender to make it even better and getting ready for the electric vehicle change with the Range Rover Electric. After the end of this year, the British company will release the most powerful Defender ever. The Octa version will have a twin-turbocharged mild hybrid V8 engine and a lot of speed on and off-road. They are also making up an EV story for the famous Range Rover SUV. The first pictures of the zero-emissions model look exactly the same as the ICE-powered model. It's interesting that Land Rover has started to tease the Range Rover EV a long time before it actually comes out on the market. One more time, they started the waiting list in December 2023, the same month that the first versions were put through their tests. The second part usually takes a long time, 2 years at most, but if the company decides to use the current Range Rover chassis, they might be able to cut that time down to about a year. So, a few months later, it wasn't totally surprising to see that the ICE and EV cars looked a lot alike. However, that doesn't mean they'll look old when they hit the market. At least, that's not what the rumor mill and digital car content makers say. Land Rover could also be hiding a secret. The Range Rover EV could come out at the same time as the mid-cycle upgrade for the 2025 or 2026 Range Rover. You can find the Autoya Info channel on YouTube. There is a sister channel called Autoya Interior. That's where all the CGI, Land Rover Range Rover action is. The host is sure that the British carmaker will soon release a refreshed flagship SUV. In more detail, they have informally imagined the Range Rover with internal combustion engines in 2025 or 2026. Hybrids would also be an option. In their made-up world, the L4 65th generation, which came out to the public for the first time in late 2021, will get a small facelift that includes thinner headlights, a new radiator grille, a bigger front bumper, and LED taillights that are shaped horizontally instead of vertically. Another change is that the interior will have a bigger touchscreen screen that is stacked vertically, and the steering wheel will be thinner. The channel's Pixel Master hasn't forgotten about the classic paint job reel, so the 2025 or 2026 Range Rover update is shown from every angle, with fancy colors for the outside and the inside. What do you think? Another thing they did to be sure was to make the Range Rover EV look exactly like the current model.